Nataka tujue. Kwanza una participate leo?
Yeah.
Una participate?
Yeah.
What do you expect for today?
One is chill and just the open benito.
Wow, amazing. So it's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Leo ana crown.
Like
I know, man. Another lady is here ready to tell us a lot about today. Nataka kujua tu kitu moja. Is this the first time it is happening here in this school?
Yeah.
It is the first time ever.
Yes.
Today, mna expect nini? Yani in the end of the day, manze mna expect nini? Greatness.
Yeah.
How long have you been preparing for this event?
Since the start of this term.
Salamu alaikum wapenzi wasikilizaji na watazamaji. Karibuni katika shule yetu ya Chief Bogori. Shule hii siku ya leo imetuandalia talanta za wanafunzi mbalimbali. Karibuni.
First edition Chief Bogori Girls, Tharaka Nithi County. It's AFRIKWEAR live on location.
it also makes you mature up and you're able to contribute to the society. There is something else that we call a talent. A talent is something that is God-given. Some of us are talented in music. Some of us are talented in drama. Others are talented in football and all that. There is something else that we call a skill. A skill is something that, yes, you are talented in, but you perfect it, either through practice or through reading and all that. You add your knowledge to it.
Yes, I'm dancing to your tune. For as the deep wants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, my heart beats for you. For as the deep wants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, my heart beats for you. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. If only unasi kitu cha kushikamana nacho, ukaacha enzi na mamlaka kulekwa kama Mungu. Uliona si kitu cha kushikamana nacho, ukaacha enzi. She didn't know hizi shida zitaisha lini. Nakumbuka tulizunguka kutafuta chakula, tulizunguka kuomba maduka. Juhudi zangu nikutazamie Mungu. Watakaonisikia wakinishangilia, niwaelekeze kwako. Watakaonifuata nikikufuata, tuje kwako na chochote kile. She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like an highway. She's living in the world that is on fire. Fear the catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's pulling it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and she's not coming down. You remind me of a time when things aren't so complicated. All I need is to see your face. Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. No, gonna keep on breathing. Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. Mazamu kuna wenye dhambi wengine takatifu. Jua likiwa kali na wakia wote, wengine tandatanda, wengine waaminifu. Wote wengine tandatanda, wengine waaminifu. Jua likiwa kali na wakia wote, wengine tandatanda. I want you to know you got no place to go. There's a test, yes, but you're going to hold to. You don't need me to know you're wrong. And here's a pain, 'cause it makes you you. But I wish I could hold you through it. And it's not the same, you got living to do. And I just want you to do it. Fools like me is the fully fit, the mind of all and the mental need. They burn for King composing hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
University ya Mombasa mbele ya hadhira kubainisha kuwa mpango huu utaweza kusaidia wanafunzi hawa wanaopata alama duni katika mitihani yao.
Na tupate habari zetu kamili kuhusu Samia ashtusha raia wake.
Wiki iliyopita Samia Suluhu Hassan aliacha raia wake vinywa wazi alipotoa hotuba yake na kusema kuwa na kuamuru wanaume hasa walio kwenye ndoa kuwa iwapo mwanamke yoyote atakuomba fedha unafai kumshtaki.
Na baadhi yao hasa wanaume walinung'unika na kusema kuwa pesa tunazopatia ni jasho letu. Je, msikilizaji, kwa maoni yako unaonaje?
Ukitaka kutoa maoni yako tutembelee katika mtandao wa Facebook wa www.newstv.co.ke.
Na kulingana na shirika la afya duniani yani WHO, ili kuongezeka kwa uwezekano wa magonjwa kupona kwa haraka na kuzuia vifo, utambulizi wa mapema ni muhimu.
Wataalamu wanasema kuwa wanaume wengi huogopa kujitokeza, kisa na maana wanachukulia ugonjwa huu kuwa ugonjwa wa wanawake.
Karibuni katika muhtasari wetu wa habari. Hii ni Real TV, kata stesheni bora iliyoelimika na kutukuka nchini. Ni mie wenu Hadida binti Neema.
Na mie wenu mchuzi wa pweza.
Na haya ndiyo yaliamo.
Uharibifu shuleni,
msaidizi kwa vijana,
swala ibuka
na tafakari ya babu.
Haya, tupate habari moto kutoka kaunti ya Kwale.
Habari moto kutoka kwa kaunti ya Kwale ni kwamba walimu kutoka shule ya msingi wa kaunti hizo wanaitisha wito kwa Samaria Wema kuwasaidia na usaidizi wa nguo za ndani, kwani imedhihirika kuwa wanafunzi wa shule hizo wanaenda wakiwa wamevalia sare bila nguo hizo.
Visa vingi vya moto na migomo shuleni imeweza kuongezeka katika siku za hivi karibuni, huku tukiwa tumesalia miezi chache kufanya mtihani wetu wa muhula na mtihani wetu wa kitaifa. Shule ambazo zimeripotiwa kuwa visa hivi vimeweza kutendeka, imesemekana kuwa ni wanafunzi walificha petroli kisiri ili kuweza kufanya uhalifu huo.
Tukio hili limekita mizizi hasa katika muhula huu wa pili, ambapo shule zaidi ya 5 zinasemekana kuchomeka kwa bweni. Mwenzangu, unaweza sema ni kiini gani kinachosababisha tukio hili?
Kwa maoni yangu naweza sema labda ni ukosefu wa nidhamu shuleni.
I've estimated the cost of the new CBC, which is 265 billion per annum, with the above the allocation.
According to Wilson Socio, member of Education on Labor, has discovered that the government has not been considering about the cost of 844 system curriculum.
And catastrophe. Due to this, the government has seen the need to abolish the third semester and revert to a second semester, which will release pressure on students and parents. Students are advised to follow school rules and not to engage themselves in evil vices. Moving on to drugs. Many youths have engaged themselves in drugs, which has linked them to addiction, early marriages, early pregnancies, and some diseases such as cancer.
It's Joel on the flip. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
Well, my name is Gori Dorikas. I'm in Form 4. When I mention Kibera, Madare, Majengo, what comes into your mind? If you guessed right, I'm going to speak about slums. I'm going to explore more and tell you the real meaning of a slum, tell you how slums came to exist, tell you the disadvantages of living in slums, the benefits of living in slums, and what the government is doing in order to curb the rate at which slums grow. Well, according to me, a slum is an area of a city characterized by filthy conditions, that is, poor housing, poor waste disposal procedures, and inadequate water supply. Having known that, have you ever sat down and asked yourself, how did slums come about? Well, take an instance. Children in the streets, orphaned, they have nowhere to go, and then they grow up there. They give birth to children there, and since there is no home to go to, they'll have to grow up there, and thus they grow up in slums. Well, another thing, living in slums is cheap as compared to other places. If you have Caning is the use of a rod to punish a student who is in the wrong or who has done something wrong. In my talk, I'm going to explore the advantages of caning, the disadvantages of caning, and my opinion about caning. So, the disadvantages of caning. In schools, we have found ourselves in a situation whereby a student has been admitted in the hospital, or we have heard from the media that there is a student who has been punished by the teacher, right now is admitted at the hospital.
Pollution is an addition of harmful substance to water, air, or land. We have 4 types of pollution: air pollution, land pollution, noise pollution, and water pollution. First of all, I'll start with water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? We can pollute water either when oil spills on water. What are the effects when oil spills on water? First of all, we know that there are some animals that live underwater, and when oil spills on it, the animals over there will not be able to survive.
A role model is a person who you admire or try to copy because of his or her achievements. Again, a role model can be your relative, your teachers, or even your best friends. People tend to think that role models must be people who are closely related to them, but that's not the case because a role model can be anyone to you, whether related or not. I'm going to mention on some of the qualities of a role model. 1. A role model should be humble in such a way that he or she is not going to put himself or herself at a higher rank than the rest of the people. 2. A role model should be loyal. 3. A role model should have self-confidence in the way that he or she is going to have confidence in his abilities and in him or herself.
In my talk, I'm going to explore through some of the qualities of a model teacher. First, who is a model teacher? A model teacher is a person who disseminates his or her knowledge to someone that they want to see achieving their goals in future. Let's move to my very first part. Qualities of a model teacher. A model teacher is a person whose wish is always to see students succeeding in their life through their help. When I talk about succeeding in life, I'm talking about how they commit themselves to their work. Like this school, we have model teachers. They're always there for us students. They're fast learners and they're slow learners. Particularly, they're always there for slow learners. You'll always find teachers in classes during morning preps and evening preps. It's not because that they want to waste the time of the students, but they want to propel them to higher heights in their future.
So, what is gender? Gender is a state of being either a male or a female, and violence is a behavior that is intended to hurt a person physically, mentally, and sometimes emotionally. So, in my opinion, gender-based violence is a form of harassment or a behavior that can hurt either gender, not specifically a woman. Okay, I'm going to explore on who suffers most from gender-based violence, how can we stop gender-based violence, and what are the root causes. Firstly, I believe that a man becomes whatever he is because of his childhood. My point is, if a boy in his young age is exposed to an environment that influences a negative social and cultural norms, he's going to grow up into this violent man. Let's take for instance, if a boy grows up in a family where each and every day he's going to witness the father beat up the mother, he's going to develop a sense in an idea in his mind that, wow, so this is how a husband and a wife relates. So obviously what do we expect? When he grows up and gets married, he's going to do the same thing, thinking that this is the right thing, this is how a husband and a wife should relate.
Before you is Berry Labiambo, and I am here to speak about drugs. Let me start by defining the term drug. A drug is any chemical substance, whether of natural or synthetic origin, that can be used to alter the normal body function. Drug abuse by teenagers have become a great threat in Kenya today. Many of the teenagers indulge in drug abuse at a very young age. The reason why they indulge in drug and substance abuse may include peer pressure, introduction to drug and substance abuse parents or relatives, and they desire to explore more. Let me start by peer pressure. Many of the teenagers spend most of their time with their friends than their parents. They may get influenced negatively on drugs. Some parents casually send their children to buy them drugs. This may make the child to grow a desire to explore more about what he has seen the parents enjoying so much. Such a child cannot be easily rectified since he or she is said to imitating what the parents have been doing.
It's Joel on the hit. Purchase your tracks today.
Corona huku, corona pale, corona kule. Usidhani tutakuona corona. Tutakurudisha kwenye ng'ambo, corona hautanona. Tayari tushakuona. Kama taji hauvishwi, lako lengo limeng'oa. Lita, sita na Rita, wote umewadona. Corona hautanona. Tayari tushakuona. Mabao kwetu hupati, kuchapotwa tushakuona. Tuzingatie masharti ya usafi, asema Mtahikagwe. Corona hautanona. Tayari tushakuona.
Dad, you were the first man I fell in love with, for you showed me affection. You showed me that I mattered the most. You showed me that there's no one above me but Dad. You were still the first man I hated for the punches the mom received, the insults that came out of your mouth, and the words that you say. But Dad, I'm here to tell you on how I'm progressing, on how I'm a stable lady and I'm able to sustain myself. Dad, there's someone who came into my life, did much more than you are able, even though his name contained fewer letters than yours. Dad, his name is God. He came and comforted me. He protected me when you were not around. But Dad, I do say thank you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have become so independent as I am right now. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known God. Dad, let's set up a date. Just you and I. Let's discuss the reason as to why you did things. I promise I won't judge you. I promise I will listen to everything you will say. Dad, maybe you are scared. Maybe you are pressured. Dad, I promise I'm ready to listen. I won't judge you. And Dad, from the deepest part of my heart, I forgive you. Thank you.
Kuna vitu nyingi mapoeta mwandiki, so let's have a conversation. Generation 21, people are lazy. Oh, me grind for yourself, basi respect ni kwako. Watajajio kitabu kama bado hajaifungua. Hatujagonga miezi 3 na ukipigo na mbado. They call you when they need you. Kama ukitaji, they don't even wanna see you. Even friends kuangusha kama dance ya magwedi.
Kanisa ina kansa ni mapopa na smoke kwa kidance to Dior. Kondoo anapotea church tu wanaogopa kuchinjwa. Si pastor ndo makuchoma. Crazy vile si huwe na church kujazina so wanajajo tena dhambi. Just take my time to uelewe. Hii pilipili situmii. Yaje bado inaniwasha. Kanisa ni biashara. Simnipe muda nitawapasha. Hawa sasa wanafaa kutu protect, no we need protection from curiosity.
Iko na bed cover mimi so stuck hiyo shit. Limaje mafuta sasa tupigiki bro. Level liko moja cause I wasn't conceived. Tulitoka heaven.
hatonyamaza kwa hayo, shingoni yake mikuki. Kama tanuri za moto upenya sana kungani.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Madam Bashi.
Today we are going to talk about question tags. We are going to talk about
Question tags.
We are going to start. Yes, we are
What do
going
you mean by question tag?
If you go heaven, you go and ask the
Are you using paragraphs?
We are going.
Wait,
There is a mambo.
goodness.
The bird has arrived.
And I'm waiting.
It is better to die.
DJ Stimela, twanga ngoma.
Purchase your tracks today.
amenipa ID. Sasa fuati vitu azinisaidi na delete vitu azinipa ID. Wacha wajue ni kwa saidi. 1 and 2 Now you have a number for your phone book. You're chatting, you're planning how you get to and deep don't know your intentions are not good. Hey, that number delete. Please cancel that date. Fornication na ikusaidi. In fact, in a book, Aguilera ID. At your mom can access your phone. Cause from the gallery there is a porn. Porn, delete. So that life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, my thank God for the journey, the earnings, the test for the plus, yeah. Gratitude is a must, yeah. Blessings fall by my right hand. Also toast to the friends who take off of me load. One time did sit down in a class and report that only said the road that me go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing. And you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic say I sing. Yeah, see me all diggy so get the higher ring.
Here we go. It's amazing. It's amazing. Utamaliza wewe. Tafuta umeze. Tuangalieni na kama nani hajameza.
Purchase your tracks today.
Wicked as I.
Thank you, teachers, for coming. Thank you, AFRIKWEAR unit. You are a blessing to all of us. God bless you all and have a great evening.
Very, very happy. As for all of us who are here, we clap for them, we appreciate it, and may God bless you. Pia bila shabiki ya kukakuta kwa kuzuri, si ni kweli? Na hebu clap for yourself kwa kuwa shabiki.
Okay, yes, we are really happy. I'm thoroughly entertained. Let me just say that. I am just entertained. I'm happy. I was really looking forward for every item as it came. And I would say that I'm just amazed at how you guys are talented. Can you give yourself a clap? Yes, and I know there are many others who are seated there and wamepata ile side. Next time they will be there, isn't it? Am I right? Even for the spectators and the audience. So don't have much to say for now. I just want to appreciate everyone who participated.
From yesterday, she was actually nervous. She did not know if she was going to make it, but I encouraged her. I thank you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Brenda.
Good evening once again.
Good evening, Brenda.
Okay, as for me, I'm proud of Edna because since we were told about the talent show, she has been anxious, wondering how it's going to happen. It even made us last night sleep at almost 12. We are trying to prepare her. So please, if you have your talent, just bring it out and you know what is going to happen. He's the one who has made it possible, and also to the designers. I also thank them. Where are they, please? Come forward.
Designers.
So they are also the people who made it happen. They made me the way I am right now. So please, silence please. Thank you. So and I also thank the AFRIKWEAR. Should they come again? Yes. A strong yes. Should they come again?
That's our group of 4R. So I would like to tell you all thank you for those who participated and those also who are in the audience. And to Edna, I am so grateful that she won. And if you have that talent, it's not necessarily that you have to stand here in front, you can also be at the back, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, naturally. Thank you.
On the track.
participate in the part of modeling. I have won the Jumbo Miss Chief MBOGORI, and I'm proud. At first, when I was called, I felt good because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a winner, and at least I got it. I prepared myself. My mom was one of the participants who helped me to prepare, and my designers, I'm proud of them. They have been just good to me, kind, and have helped me in each and everything that I've done, performed there. It was not easy because of the way people are shouting for you, and you know them. Others, as in your teachers, you're not used to them that way, and this time you are there. Their clothes, different things that I'm doing in class, and now I'm just proud to be Miss Jumbo Chief MBOGORI.
Edna Waigwe, Miss Chief MBOGORI Girls. The school is located in Chogoria. Okay, I just prepared nicely, and you also that you're there, you can also prepare. Just prepare and have faith in God that you'll win. And when my name was called, it was unexpected because it was intense. I just couldn't get it, but all in all, God helped me, and I'd also like to thank God for everything, and also the school. They made it happen. If it was not for them, I wouldn't be here. So I thank you all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Glory Neema in Chief MBOGORI Girls located in Chogoria. I'm currently the Miss Popularity in Chief MBOGORI, and one thing I would want to say, when I was preparing myself, I really was nervous and I was not sure whether I was going to win. So I really had to get people to advise me on what to do each and every day. So I had to practice each and every time for me to win this. And I thank God for helping me win this because I was not expecting that it's going to happen. So I really thank God for this, and I'm really grateful that I'm the current Miss Popularity in this school. And one of the challenges I face is that during the preparations, my designer was not around, so I had to do all the things by myself, and I was scared that what I was doing was wrong. So I chose wrong friends who helped me. I thought they were good and they were going to help me, but whenever I wanted them, they were never there for me. So I had to do everything for myself. That is the greatest challenge I faced.
Hi guys there, I'm Josephine Gaturi in Chief MBOGORI Girls. I'm the currently first runners-up 2021, and I thank you everybody. Firstly, the school. If it is not for the support of the school, today I couldn't be whom I am today, and I want to thank them all. The challenge that I undergone when I was preparing for this occasion of today, when I was preparing my creative wear of masks, I got challenged because it took me time to collect them, wash them, use the machines to join them together, but I thank God I made it. And the ones that are preparing there outside, this is the best thing to do if you have the passion and put God first.
Yeah. I'm currently second runners-up Miss Jumbo, and I'm really proud of it. Some challenges that I faced is discouragement from others and people saying that you're too big, you cannot do this and that. On the way, I lost hope, but due to my friend called Priscilla Onyanchi Ayugu, encouraged me and told me that you're going to be the best, don't lose hope, and I thank her a lot. Yeah, I felt so happy. Sikuwa na imagine kama neza kwa second runner, because on the runway I confused a lot, but I continued. Nilijipea motisha nikasema all things are possible. Yeah, I'm grateful for my designer Michelle. She's so yeah, she's so good and I'm really proud of her.
My name is Venisha Kendi from 3R. I'm proud of being current first runner Miss Chief. I didn't expect that. It was just a surprise, but the thank God. I got many discouragement from people saying that you can make it, others you can't make it. But I only appreciate God for what He has done for me. And my designer Elizabeth, I'm proud of her. And may God continue blessing her so much.
Hi everyone, hello guys. My name is Hilda Hanana. I am the second runner of Chief MBOGORI Girls, and also I'm so proud of this position that I have. Still being the second position of the runner, I'm also one of the first actress in Chief MBOGORI, and I'm so grateful of all the teachers for the arrangement that they have done to us, and also for God for giving me this hope. Actually, the most challenge that I had is fear. I had a lot of fear going around it, doing all the events, but at long last I became one of the second runner. To all the one who is there outside the world, don't fear anything. You can overcome your challenges. Don't get to be discouraged by others. Always be proud of yourself, no matter what. Just have hope that you're gonna win one day, one time.
My name is Jacqueline Karambo from 2T. I'm proud of doing this practice of modeling, and I still have the desire to continue practicing until I come to an end where I will also succeed. And for the participants, I also congratulate them, telling them that they continue with the same spirit. Even for some people say that modeling is not a good type of talent. Some say that it's just wasting time, but I tell them that when they practice, they will succeed in their life.
My name is Rispa Mukami and I'm a designer. I designed the Miss Popularity for 2021, and actually she's my best friend. I tried my best to encourage her. Even she didn't have courage. I consoled her. I tried my best. And the time we were expecting her to be Mrs. Chief MBOGORI. In future, I want to be a designer. My role model is the wife of Nick Dende. Yeah, that person, that woman. She's an interior designer.